morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. Today we have a coffee and we are just getting started. I am feeling a million times better in my vehicle right now because Dominic and I actually brought it this past weekend to get it cleaned, and not to get it cleaned, we actually cleaned it ourselves and we did a pretty good job. Honestly, there's still like a couple of marks on it that are a little bit not great, but for the most part it's still really good. I think it would be hard to get all of the dust out of this car in general, just because we always have the windows down or I put the hood down, so like I'm always getting pollen in here and it just becomes a mess. But it's been tough with me delivering for DoorDash because I have a dirty car. Nobody wants to pick up a order from a dirty car, and like sometimes they come right out to your car to pick it up, which is very scary. I've learned a lot about DoorDash. Honestly, I should do like tips on for DoorDash, although I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of gatekeepers in the DoorDash community because I'm part of a couple of groups and people really can be kind of mean to like other DoorDashers for what they prefer to do. And the way that I feel is that if you're a DoorDasher, like, it's your business, honestly. You get to choose how you want to run your business. Give me a second, Dominic's calling. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. Dominic called on his break because he's trying to take some time off from work because he checked his PTO for our wedding and he has a ridiculous amount of PTO, honestly. Like, too much PTO, which I think I might have talked to you. Did I mention it in the last video? I think I might have mentioned it in the last video that he had 100 hours of PTO, or maybe it was in a buy me a coffee video, but he has 100 hours of PTO and he's like still going to earn more, obviously, as he gets closer to our wedding. And I didn't realize when I was filming that I calculated it, and I'm a dumbass. So I calculated it and I thought he didn't even have 2 weeks yet. I don't know what I was thinking. Like my math was completely off, because then he calls me up later and he's like, so do you want me to take like this week off because it's available to take off, and not this week, but in upcoming week, because it's available to take off and I have an extra 20 hours of PTO. And I was like, are you gonna have enough for when we have our wedding? Like, you don't have enough right now even. And he was like, what are you talking about? Literally, math is not my best subject. So anyway, he is trying to get to that time off right now, so he was calling me to ask me a couple of questions, but that's what's going on here. Second of all, what was I talking to you guys about before now? I don't even recall what I was saying. Oh yeah, we brought my car to get it cleaned, or to clean it. So we actually brought it to like a car wash place, because we can't bring this in to like run it through a car wash. We have to wash it ourselves because of the hood. So because of that, we have never we've literally washed my car maybe one time since we had my vehicle. And so it's been a mess. And that's not even what I was talking to you guys about. I was talking to you about DoorDash. So a lot of people in these groups that I'm in take their job too serious, and they, not even that they take it too serious, but like they think that they can control what other people do with their DoorDashing job. Like, I personally feel like if you're a DoorDasher, you're an independent contractor. First of all, that is what you are. You're an independent contractor and you work for DoorDash. You're contracted with DoorDash. So you can choose how to run your business. If DoorDash wants to come after you for the way that you're running your business, then you have to obviously reevaluate, or you move on to another company, because there are many other companies you could work for. But some people think there's a right and a wrong way to do things as a DoorDasher, and that's the way that you should do it. And like, there's certain things obviously you shouldn't do as a DoorDasher. Like, you definitely don't eat the people's food. Don't open the bags. Don't do you know what I mean? Like, there's things that you definitely can't do. But then there's other things, like if I don't want to accept a job, if I don't want to accept like a drive that is going to not pay me enough money, then that's on me. Like, I get to choose that. You don't get to choose that for me. And then also, like, if I want to accept a drive that doesn't pay me the amount of money that you might accept, that's okay too, because you don't know my situation. You don't know my car. Like, sometimes it is beneficial to accept hi baby, okay, this is what we're doing. Sometimes it's beneficial to accept a DoorDash that is like $5 orders, so the big rule of thumb in the DoorDash community is don't accept jobs that are under $6.50, I think it is. And I get it. They want you to only accept over $6.50 jobs so that DoorDash will raise their pay and know that like they can't pay people dirt cheap. But if I have a job that is going in the same direction as a different order and they want to add $5 to my order and it's in the same lot, because like the way that DoorDash works is if I'm picking up, let's say hypothetically speaking, I'm picking up from a Chinese restaurant and there's a Chipotle next door. If DoorDash wants me, and like let's say those two are headed toward the same direction, DoorDash will stack those orders and allow me to pick up both of those orders and bring them to the people's houses in the same direction. However, in that case, I might only be getting paid $5 for one of the orders, but I'm getting paid $8 for the other order. Now I'm making $13 versus $8. I'm obviously going to pick that up. I think it's crazy to not, but some people just don't agree with that. Some people think that you need to make sure that you're doing the better good for DoorDash, for every DoorDasher. That's not my job. That's not anybody's job but the person that is making the decision for themselves and their own income. If I didn't start picking up jobs that were $5, like that were sometimes only $5 for a mile, like, because like I said, the rule of thumb, only $6.50 or higher. That's ridiculous. Some of these jobs are not worth $6.50. Like some of them are literally right across the street. So I'll do it for $5 if I'm going 0.5 miles for $5. Like that's, or I'm either doing that or I'm sitting here doing nothing. So it's pointless. But anyway, sorry, that was a little bit of a rant. For people that don't understand DoorDash, it's not going to make much sense. If you guys want me to do videos about DoorDash, I'm now like contemplating if I want to do some videos about DoorDash. I just don't want my channel to become like completely about DoorDash, because I've seen a lot of people have channels that are about DoorDash and they really do blow up pretty like fast actually. But I personally don't want my channel to be a DoorDash channel. I kind of like the idea of compartmentalizing DoorDash and YouTube, but I don't mind obviously talking about DoorDash a little bit on YouTube because it's part of my life, and like it has been really hard to not talk about it for the past like I feel like I've been doing it maybe for like a month or two now. It's been really hard for me to not talk about it, but I also I needed to dip my toe in it and see what I was feeling about it before I could confidently speak on it, because in the beginning I was overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed doing it, but now I'm so happy that I decided to do it because I feel better having human interaction, and I feel infinitely better making more money as well. Like that always obviously has a big impact on your mood, and like if I can buy things, it's just really nice to be able to like actually go out to eat if we want and not have no money. So it's been amazing. I've been really happy since I started doing it. If you guys want more videos about it, let me know. But I did want to open up a little bit more about it and let you guys know that like I am doing it quite often. I'm doing it like maybe 3 days a week, which is why my videos have kind of been lacking here and there, because I am okay with that. Like I'm trying to let myself be okay with that. I really am. I'm struggling with it because I do like to not be lackadaisy with my videos, but I also realized that I was putting too much pressure on myself with YouTube. And even though I want, like, YouTube is a job as well, now that I also have another job that like actually pays, I feel like I want YouTube to be for me again and not for making money. Eventually maybe it will make money, but I just don't want to put that much pressure on myself that I am feeling overwhelmed and am not enjoying editing. Like I like editing, so I don't want to be constantly like on this hamster wheel of, 2 videos a week, 3 videos a week, and not be able to enjoy my life and be able to get good content. Not that my content wasn't good, because nobody was complaining, but it also was just repetitive. It was not the content was repetitive, but me like every single day, like going filming, coming home editing, putting the video up, going home filming. Like I'm appreciating YouTube more by doing it this way for now. I won't do it this way forever because I do miss having a set schedule. I did like having a set schedule with YouTube, but I hope that you guys are okay that I've been kind of more just on a whim posting the videos. And I also am kind of trying to figure out what the best day is to post. You guys all tell me I can post whenever and you'll watch the videos. So that's been super helpful in taking that pressure off of me, and I just appreciate you guys so much. Like, I literally, you guys have no idea how much I appreciate that you guys still show up for me, even though I'm not necessarily showing up for you guys in the same way that I was before, with being consistent in my days that I post. I don't love that about this situation. I like being consistent because for me, I like a consistent YouTuber. I like YouTubers that have set days that I know I'm going to be able to watch their content. So that is something I'm working on with myself because I personally don't like it. Like that I'm not posting on set days. But we'll get back to it, I'm sure. But I wanted to show you guys, I have no idea what happened, but I have a bruise on my finger, and it's like actually super bad. I'm hoping that it goes away. And look at this weird, I mean, I guess it's my white line from my ring, but also maybe I need to eat less sodium. I mean, my ring doesn't feel tight whatsoever. Like, it really doesn't feel tight. It obviously doesn't fall off, but it comes on and off pretty easily. I don't know. It looks like it's pretty tight though, right? But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Dominic was asking me the other day. I must have like hit something and then this part hit me somehow. I don't know. I've been bruising super easily, so I definitely need to go. I need to go to the doctor to get checked out, see if I'm anemic or anything like horrible on that spectrum. But again, thank you guys so much for like understanding and not putting, like, you guys have, even though you guys have told me like you miss me and stuff, like that makes me feel really good, and you guys aren't like putting a ton of pressure on me to keep up my schedule, and I just really appreciate that. And I hope that it's not, I hope my lack of acknowledging that I no longer have a schedule isn't a turnoff, because for me it would be. If I was a viewer, I would probably be like, they're not even telling me that they're not like posting anymore on the same days. But I genuinely just didn't, it wasn't intentional or anything, it just started happening that way, and I just went with it. Like I said at the beginning of this year, like I would like to be more go with the flow, and so I'm trying to let myself be, and it isn't something that comes naturally for me. So you guys allowing me the space to be more go with the flow in my content, it just means a lot for me. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys probably in a second for you guys. Hello, you guys. So Dominic and I just hit up Trader Joe's again. And as you can see, we went a little bit crazy again. We got a huge selection of things. We already tried these sweetened dried orange slices, and 10 out of 10 recommend. We each had 3 of them, and I feel like that was way too many. But like our mouths are killing us now from it because there was a lot of sugar in it, so it kind of hurt our teeth for some reason. It was the sugar. But I would recommend these for sure, because eating like one of them, it's like a gummy, but we were so hungry. Literally, this is why we have so many bags back there, because we went on an empty stomach, and that is always a mistake to go shopping. But I will be bringing you guys a Trader Joe's haul soon, another one. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys are okay with the Trader Joe's hauls. But we got a ton of weird shit again that we didn't get last time, and then we got some of like the same things that we got last time, but that will be coming to you guys very soon. Probably not in this video, but I'll probably put it in its own video, because we just get so much stuff from there and it just takes up a whole video. So if you haven't seen that already, you'll be seeing that soon. But we are at Walmart right now, just picking up a couple of things that we didn't end up getting at Trader Joe's because they were a lot more expensive. We're gonna try doing overnight oats, so we'll see how that works. But we need to get we need to get yogurt for the overnight oats, so Dominic just ran in to do that. And then we are gonna go home. I'm gonna make us meatloaf for dinner tonight, so that'll be really yummy. And that's what's going on here. We're Trader Joe's hoes now. Like literally, it's bad. It is so bad, but we just can't resist because the produce there is phenomenal compared to anywhere else. Him and I were just saying, okay, well, we were actually saying a lot of things. Let me put you guys up here really quick. We were just saying that, oh shoot, you guys, I'm a mess. All right, there we go. So, we were just saying that if I saw this in Walmart, there's no chance in hell I would ever buy this. Like, you would have to pay me to buy these in Walmart. But at Trader Joe's, I'm like, yeah, let me try them out. So, it just makes you feel like you need to try everything there. And also, we were saying that Walmart, the produce just makes me never want to eat produce again. Like, the produce there lately is so gross looking that I just want to boycott produce. So, I'm happy we ended up going to Trader Joe's. Even though it's like a little bit more expensive for some things, you just have to go to both places. It is what it is. As long as, like, 'cause if you want good produce, like, there's really no other option in our area. I think we could probably go to, like, what's that other place that's really good? Whole Foods for produce, but we haven't been there in forever. Like, literally, I haven't been there in maybe 2 years. So, we're probably never going to go to Whole Foods, but we'll continue to go to Trader Joe's for the produce. And I think we're learning, like, what's worth buying there and what's not worth buying there. Like, we bought peppers there this time. It was $6 for 3 peppers, and that is too much money, in my opinion. But, anyway, I will talk to you guys later on tonight. Dominic is just in there doing his little shopping, but my phone's about to die, so I will talk to you guys later. Hey, Blossom.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Can you get me one?
No.
Why? Blossom is currently gatekeeping the bag that Keaton was in.
What are you doing? Is that your bag now?
Look at that face.
Is that your bag now? You want baby Keaton to get in there and get rowdy with you?
Good morning, you guys. It is a new day. I am looking up Airbnbs for Dominic and my elopement. I just got a order in the mail from Rare Beauty, and I wanted to open it with you guys because I noticed it came in a different package. So originally when I got the stuff from Rare, I got it from Sephora, and if you guys remember, it came in like that weird Ziploc bag, and that really creeped me out. So I'm curious if, like, you order from rare.com, if they actually send it to you like in a nicer thing inside of there. But from the outside, it's really, really cute. And what else did I want to tell you about that? They had free shipping on their site, so I was like, and they finally got back in my shade of bronzer that I was looking for, because I guess they sell out really fast, which I guess, I mean, I don't know anything about makeup. I feel like this is common in the makeup world for places to sell out, but I figured I'd open it with you guys. I know I still need to do my makeup tutorial or makeup, like, try-on type of thing with you guys. I still haven't used a lot of the stuff that I got because I'm waiting to use it on camera, but I wanted to wait till I had, like, the proper stuff to use, and I've been waiting for this. I think it's a bronzer, or what is it called, the stuff that when you draw the darkerness around, I don't know what it's called. We'll find out once I open this. I think it's bronzer, but it's like a stick, the one that I got, so I don't know. I feel like that's not bronzer, but we'll find out. Let's see here. Also, it's a new day, and I can't remember if I told you guys about the storm we had the other day here, but there was a huge storm, and it knocked over a tree in our yard. I'm pretty sure I told you guys about that. But they just came today to reset the tree up. So I thought they were going to pull the tree out completely, and they actually ended up, like, putting it up with, like, these strings. I'll see if I can get a picture for you guys so you can see. But it's very interesting. So we'll see if the roots, like, reconnect or whatever. Okay, cool. So it is much cuter than if you order just from Sephora. So they have this. It comes with the tissue paper, which obviously the one from Kohl's did not come with tissue paper. And then it's got, like, their logo on it. Interesting. So I only bought one little thing. And it comes with a little thing, and then it also comes in a cute little bag. So much better than the bag that I got from Sephora, which was that Ziploc bag. How cute is that? I didn't spend very much. Like, I don't think I even spent more on this than I did. I spent more at Sephora because I bought a bunch of different things. But that's cute that it comes in this cute little bag. And then, let's see the product here. So, it's a bronzer. That's what it is. Is that what I called it? I think I called it bronzer, did I? Pulled this up off. Okay. So, it's like this big bronzer stick, and then I can draw on my face. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so that's that. That's a tea on ordering right from Rare Beauty versus ordering from Sephora. From Rare Beauty, you get a cute little pouch, and it's much better quality than ordering right from Sephora, if I'm being real. It's a better experience in general. But anyway, guys, I really should get dressed for the day. I'm feeling a little disgusting. If I'm being honest, I probably need to shower. But I'm definitely not really a morning shower, though, is the only problem. I'm a night shower, but then in the morning, I just feel gross, and I should really shower, because I always feel infinitely better after I shower. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, you guys. Hopefully you can hear me, because I can hear there's a truck situation going on behind me right now. But I have my hood down today. It's a beautiful day out. 75 degrees. We're loving it. I'm listening to the Summer I Turned Pretty soundtrack. I've just been jamming out to it while I'm driving with my hood down. It's actually feeling like summer. Well, not really. It's 75 degrees out. But it's a feeling like it's a vibe of summer, if you know what I'm saying. But something wild happened yesterday. So I came home yesterday from my coffee. By the way, if I wore this already in this video, this is my moo dress that I literally wear all the time, because it's just such an easy dress for me to throw on and go for a walk and walk Sunday in, and then I leave in the morning. It's just my dress that I throw on for 15 minutes a day, and I feel like a lot of people wear their clothes for 8 hours in the day, so 15 minutes a day, I mean, that's a lot of hours. So I could probably not wash this for a month, but I do, obviously. We usually wash it every week, but I wear it 15 minutes a day. People probably think I'm wearing this outfit, they probably think I'm crazy and I wear the same outfit every day, but I do not. In the house, I choose to lack clothing, but when I go out, I like to throw on something really comfy. Anyway, I say I wear it for 15 minutes a day, but then I come for like these drinks, and that's an hour. So it's probably a good time for me to wash it every week, because I feel like that's probably around 8 hours. This person talking. I think he's saying hi to you guys, or he's saying hi to this lady. Let's see. Nope, he's honking it. I was like, does he see me talking to you guys? How embarrassing. But anyway, as I was saying, yesterday I got back from my drink, and I was parked in the parking lot. I was talking to my mom on the phone, and the neighbor pulled in next to me, the downstairs neighbor, who I'm going to try my best not to call her the crazy neighbor anymore, because what she did was so nice. I actually don't know where this came from. It's horrible, because I'm contemplating if it was even her. Like, I feel like she was forced to do it or something, because it was so out of character, but it was so nice. So she ended up getting home, and then like she kind of paused near my car when she got out of her car, and I was like, I was ignoring her because I was on the phone with my mom, but also I just knew she didn't want to talk to me, obviously, because she doesn't ever want to talk to me. And so she kind of paused, and that was weird. But then she ended up going inside. So then I finish my call with my mom, or no, I don't even finish my call. I walk up to the door. I'm still on my call with my mom, and I have my mom on speaker, and I walk up to the door, and I have this note on my door. You guys will see. And like, I don't check you guys know, I don't check my Ring doorbell like regularly. I don't have the notification set up. It's too much of a hassle. Like, I can't deal with it. It takes over my life if I have the notification set up, because I'm constantly like, oh, who's at the door? Who's at the door? So I turn the notifications off. So I had no idea that she did anything at the door. I mean, I knew she went in, obviously. But so I walk up to the door, and I'm like, who is this from? Because it's a really nice note, and it says, sorry for the late night crying. I'm thinking, did I cry last night? Like, I was actually worried about myself, because I was like, have I been crying at night? Like, I don't cry at night. So in my head, I was like, did somebody hear me and think that I was crying? I don't like this shade, you guys. We're gonna move ourselves. Let's move around, but then we're gonna be closer to we're just gonna back in. Let's try that, because I don't like the the way the sun's hitting me right now. It's not my cup of tea. Let's see. Okay, I definitely don't like the way the sun's hitting me anymore. Nope. I'm sorry, you guys. We're gonna have to deal with the sun hitting me the way that I don't like. But anyway, on first read, I thought it was from my neighbor Jay, who's my best friend next door. And I thought maybe she thought she heard me crying and she was saying like sorry, but then like it all happened so fast because first of all, mind you, I'm on camera while I'm reading this note, so like I know that she can hear everything that I'm saying, but I'm not really registering that she can hear it. So I'm on my mom, I'm like, who put this here? Who is this for? And obviously it's for me, it's a Dunkin' thing. But then also I didn't understand how anybody else in the neighborhood would know I love Dunkin'. But then I remembered that I'm on camera every day when I go get my Dunkin'. And so she sees us get Dunkin' every day. So obviously she knows we like Dunkin'. But then it registers to me, it clicks that she's talking about herself. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, has she been crying? I feel so bad. We haven't heard her crying. I hope she's okay. And then it registers. So I'm like saying this out loud, you guys. It's so embarrassing. If I wasn't on the phone with my mom, this whole thing would have went very different. But I was talking to my mom at that time, so I was just, I forgot I was on camera. And so then I go, oh wait, she's probably talking about the baby. Duh. The baby crying. So I'm over here thinking she's crying at night. Like, how embarrassing. I was so embarrassed of myself. And so then I was like, oh, she's probably talking about the baby. We haven't heard the baby cry either at all. So then I say to my mom, because I still had to forget I'm on camera, I say to my mom, do I have to talk to her now? Should I be knocking on the door? Because I'm just thinking to myself, I know she doesn't want me to do that. Like, I know she doesn't like to talk to me in person. If she did, she would have, gave it to me through my car probably when we were both at the car. But either way, I do it. I knock on the door. But at this point, she probably doesn't want to answer the door either to a person who just was like, do I have to knock on the door? It was horrible, you guys. And so I knock on the door. And because I'm looking everywhere on it, because there's no, like, she didn't put, like, her number, her apartment number, but I'm sure she assumed I would know it was from her because I have a doorbell camera, and she has her doorbell camera, like, chime on, so whenever she goes into her house, like, you can hear the chime go off, so I know that, like, she gets notifications when people are walking up to the door. I do not, so I had no idea, but in her head, she would think that I would know it was from her because I just checked my camera, but instead I was like, who the fuck is this from? And so anyway, I end up ringing her doorbell and she doesn't answer, obviously, but she leaves the like doorbell on, so like I can tell she's in the app, obviously. And so I say to her in the camera, I say, I just wanted to thank you for this. This was really sweet of you. You didn't have to do this. We actually don't hear you guys at all, but thank you so much. This was really kind and it means a lot. And so then I go inside and then I'm like, okay, should I write her a note back? So I end up writing her a note back. I'll put that on screen too. And telling her basically that it was really nice, just in case like she didn't see the video. Plus it was really nice. Like, it was honestly very, very thoughtful that she did that, especially like with the tumultuous situation we had between us, so I really appreciated that she went out of her way to get us a Dunkin' gift card, first of all, because she does not get Dunkin' herself. I would know because I have a camera, but she doesn't get Dunkin', and so like I know she went out of her way to do that. And on top of it, she gave us a $20 gift card. Like, that's a lot of Dunkin'. I don't know if she realizes, but that's a whole week's worth of Dunkin' for me. So I just really appreciated that. And she doesn't want us to be friends. I will say that much, because I have tried now waving to her. I don't want to be friends with her, obviously, like, not obviously, but I don't really care to know her like that. But I appreciate that she was kind and that she didn't have to be. Like, I always would appreciate that in someone. But today when I left to go get a Dunkin', obviously, she was pulling in at the same time that I was leaving, and I waved to her and she ignored me. She like was trying her best not to look at me. So I know she doesn't want anything to do with us, but it was still nice of her. And like, even when she took the note down, I didn't even see her. Like, she must have taken it down very fast because I didn't even know, notice that she took it down on our camera. Like, when I went back and looked to see if she saw it, she didn't acknowledge the note at all, which is fine. But it's just nice that she thought to do something like that. She didn't have to, whether it was her or not, because her baby daddy was there the night before, so he might have said to her, like, you might want to do something because this baby is crying a lot. But we couldn't hear the baby. And also, the baby daddy was only, that's a whole nother drama that I'm not going to get into, because she seems like, I mean, not that she's a nice lady, I'm not going to go that far, but she did go out of her way to do something kind, and I do think that deserves recognition. However, I do feel bad for her too, because baby daddy is never there. Literally, the baby daddy has been there 3 times since the baby was born, and that's got to be hard for her. Like, that was the first night he ever spent over since the baby was born. So he doesn't even know what it's like to have this baby. Like, she's the one that's carrying the entire load, which I understand as a woman. Like, I understand. I don't know at all. Like, I think that a man deserves to be just as responsible as a woman when there is a child that was born. Like, I don't think it's all her responsibility, and I don't think that's fair. Like, I actually, it makes me angry. But anyway, regardless of that, that is what is happening here. So I'm really happy about that, but I gotta go because my mom has been trying to call me since I've started videoing. But I should actually, let me just wrap this video up here. If you guys liked it, remember to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, but I'm confident that most of you are. Most of my vlog family members are already subscribed. This truck is really, it's really letting us go out on style, or in style here. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one.